Let's head to the spot Mualani mentioned. Traveler, Paimon! Over here! You're here, Mualani! Oh, and those strange scholars are here too!
Good morning, you.
Morning!
Oi, eu vim pra entrevista.
So when are we leaving?
Essa vaga é pra qual empresa, hein? Não vou me dizer nada.
Seems you're as excited as a child before the start of our journey.
I just want to get down to business as soon as possible. You know this is no leisurely spring stroll, so I hope we can all act a little more professional.
Cara, isso é muito estranho. Como é que eu vou me candidatar?
Don't worry, I'm a very professional guide. Our journey to the mysterious island has officially begun. Yay! First, do you all see the statue here? Uh-huh. Is it? Well, no, it's not a clue at all. He was the first chief of the people of the Springs who came back from the mysterious island and set up this place. It's a monument. The first thing we need to do before we set off is to touch the statue and pray to our ancestors. This will make our journey to the mysterious island smoother.
Is there any theoretical basis to support that claim?
A theoretical basis? No, but my teacher taught me it's an essential step before heading to the mysterious island. Very good. You didn't try to argue with me over something that you aren't knowledgeable about. That's very professional of you.
Sure, but since this practice doesn't have an empirical basis, I won't be able to include it in my thesis.
Come on, everyone. Greetings to my ancestors. As your descendant, I'm about to follow in your footsteps and witness your accomplishments. Allow me to depart under your gaze and return under your protective watch. It really feels like we're about to embark on a great adventure! Now, please get ready. We're going to look for... Speaking of which, where should we look for the clue? At a place where many gather. Like a party. Huh? Wow, there are a lot of Kaholosaurs here.
As expected,
When people from outside the tribe get a copy of the map, most can deduce that the first clue is related to the Kaholosaurs. But they often end up looking in the wrong direction. When the first chief created... So it'll be impossible to gain any leads from just finding one or two stray Kaholosaurs. You're a real pro at this, Mualani.
But according to the information I've been able to find, Kaholosaurs don't like gathering as herds unless it's to compete for the hot springs.
So let me tell you a secret that only a guide from the... It's almost like how our tribe gathers together for festivals. Unless you're a guide...
This is a thing? I need to note this down right away and include an explanation as a part of my thesis.
According to what I've deciphered from the map... But to get there... We'll have to think of a way to sneak past without startling them. They're gathering together with their friends, so I'm sure...
You mean we're going to have to walk through the cold?
But...
No, we actually need someone to stay and look at...
Is that so? Then that works out perfectly.
And now I understand how much you care for your assistant scholar. Follow me and stay close. Oh no, we've been spotted. Let's back off and try again.
These Kaholosaurs.
Kevin, you've already used...
First of all, the elders of... And secondly, you can't...
But on what base?
Okay.
What Paimon think?
According to the map...
This is tricky.
Karya, I've noticed that you only talk when you're trying to help smooth...
Me? Oh, I discovered, but I'm...
Oh. Oh, is that what...
You can just call me.
In that case, please stay... Found it!
What's this?
The key to making our way through the... If the Kaholosaurs have a keen sense of smell, then even if we try to sneak around and stay out of sight, they'll still notice us once we get close enough. But this plant can help us solve that problem, because its fragrance is very similar to the scent of a Kaholosaur. We can apply the plant's extract to our bodies and trick their sense of smell.
So, we're gonna rub plant juice on ourselves?
Don't worry, it's also good for your skin.
Oh, Paimon feels all wet and slimy. But this actually does smell like a Kaholosaur.
Perfect. Okay. Be sure to stay out of sight. Follow me and stay close. What's that sound? Careful! Oh, it's just a young Kaholosaur. Don't worry, this little one doesn't pose any danger. Follow me and stay close. How could there be so many here? We can't get through! Oh, I have an idea. Wait here. Come on! Careful! Don't startle them. Follow me and stay close. Follow me and stay close. We must be getting close.
Look, a bunch are gathering around that rock. What are they doing?
Maybe when things start to get
But Paimon thought guides from the people of the springs could understand Kaholosaurs.
Sounds like someone has been trying to trick you.
True, they were definitely trying to scam us. Huh? Do you see that on the rock? It looks like some kind of drawing.
I've heard that there is a type of moss that changes color when it reacts to the biological signals released by Kaholosaurs. That must be the clue!
Should we take a picture?
Oh, the flash might disturb them. Let me try to copy it down.
So we've passed the first stage of the journey now, right?
I see. Had we chosen to drive the Kaholasaurs off, then we never would have found this lead. Seems there was a lot.
Has he always...
He's just obsessed with his research. But
At least this has shown that...
Yes, I understand. And I suppose...
Mualani really knows how to lead our group.
Next, we'll need to use the lead we found to uncover our next destination. Now.
Hard to tell. Paimon certainly doesn't have...
Aha! Though the lines are kinda rough, I can still see that they represent the boundaries between the water and the land at Jadeskirt Knoll. Find our next destination.
Really? You got all that?
Well, intuition is all. Alright, break time is over. Let's get... Okay, this is the place.
So, where do we go next?
I'm not completely sure yet. The map seems to indicate the...
I knew it! My theory was correct!
Sounds like he's got something to say again.
If you have any suggestions, then please feel free to share.
I believe the mechanism that the lines are indicating is a spirit way.
That is a possibility. But I don't remember anyone...
According to my theory, it might not have been set up by humans. The dragons living in that land... Speaking of which,
Oh, I remember now. Uncle New did mention this possibility to me before.
After learning about the legend, I realized that it was connected to my research. And so, I looked up a lot of related information. Even though I haven't found an exact route to the mysterious island, therefore, the area must contain many potential spirit ways, and the dragons who lived here in ancient times may have left behind some devices to control them.
Oh, amazing! Now it all makes sense.
Now everyone's contributing to the team.
You flatter me. If my theory is correct, we should already be very close to the mysterious...
All right. Then let's start searching for the dragon's spirit door.
That's just a quick and easy name. I won't be able to include it in my thesis. Given the dragons used the device long before the humans, we should stick with a name that references no human concept.
Then let's start searching for the phlogiston node. Speaking of which, what does it look like exactly?
If I'm not mistaken... Look that way!
Whoa! It started glowing! This should be it, right?
Looks like we can activate it once we get close enough. The light does remind me of a spirit way. But according to the map, there should be 2 more phlogiston nodes. Let's keep searching, everyone.
Paimon sees it! Oh, but it's way up high. We'll need to find a way up there.
Next come... Great work, everyone! Okay, now first, we need to figure out how to control this thing. Its qualities are very similar to that of a man-made device, but it doesn't seem as intuitive to me.
Is there something wrong?
See, look at this. After activating a normal spirit door, we could just go ahead and use it. But this one requires someone to stay and keep operating it here. Also, according to the map, we need to activate the mechanism and switch between different phlogiston nodes to change the path of the spirit way. If we don't operate the nodes properly, then the people on the spirit way will come tumbling from the sky.
Isn't that super dangerous?
In theory, the process should be very safe, but only if the 3 phlogiston nodes are each being operated by someone.
Do you think you'd be able to operate it? I just tried, and it clearly requires more skill than a typical spirit door.
Though I've never tried before, I've read a lot of information and theoretically should be able to properly control it. Let me give it a try. Huh? But in theory, this shouldn't happen.
If Varamdra can't control it, then that also rules out me.
Okay, well, how about you?
After all the adventures she's been on, handling something like this should be easy peasy.
All right, then it'll be up to the Traveler to stay here and operate the phlogiston node. I'll go activate the mechanism. I'll let you know when we need to switch nodes. Just make sure you quickly head to the corresponding node, and we should make it safely.
Wait, but handling it this way sounds even more dangerous, Mualani.
Don't worry. It looks like the spirit ways are all above the water. I'm pretty good at swimming, so I'm not afraid if I end up falling in.
But it's so high, and you'll be falling so fast.
Do you still remember the promise we made before we left Paimon? Only those who can trust each other with their lives can reach the mysterious island. Since you two are...
Alrighty. Please be careful. Please be careful.
Now switch to the spirit way on the right! Please, activate the next node!
Paimon heard Mualani shouting just now. Let's go find the node we need. We did it, Mualani!
Let's ride! Woohoo! The slippery ground here is perfect for sliding around on the surfboard. The path ends up ahead. Switch to the next spirit way. Traveler, get to the next node!
Got it!
was perfect.
You were amazing, Mualani! There were a couple of moments Paimon thought it was over.
I'm confident I could do it all over again. Wait, why are the phlogiston nodes no longer lit?
Oh no, you're right!
It appears the phlogiston nodes here need to automatically recharge. Once they're activated, they'll be unusable for some time.
In that case, no matter what happens next, we have to seize our chance. Otherwise, who knows how long we'll have to wait for another shot.
Do you hear that?
The weather's getting gloomy, and a bunch of whirlpools just appeared in the water!
Yes, we need to get to higher ground and take a look. Hey, look over there!
Whoa! There's a giant whirlpool over there!
Yep, and that's our next stop.
Huh? What do you mean?
The info I deciphered from the map points to only one possibility.
No way!
Forgive me for being frank, but as a guide of the people of the Springs, I'm sure you understand the danger of such a vortex even better than we do.
Yes, I know. But whether it's the information deciphered, everything points to the path ahead being hidden in that whirlpool.
And what if you're wrong?
Parandra.
I'm not trying to be unreasonable. Unfortunately, I'm very knowledgeable in this area. The spirit waves must have affected the nearby bodies of water and lowered the water. At this rate, some of the land that was once underwater will soon reappear at the surface and see the light of day again. Don't you think that sounds more... So, our goal should be the shallow waters.
He does seem to have a point.
I can't find any evidence to refute your claim for the moment, but I still trust my judgment.
And it seems like it's time for our collaboration to come to an end.
But didn't we all agree to trust each other?
I have reached this conclusion based on my field of expertise, and I cannot deny it, even if you try to convince me otherwise. From now on, let us each choose our own way.
No, I refuse.
You...
Letting your clients separate themselves from the group in the middle of a journey will result in the worst luck possible. I will not agree to that.
Then we can implement the plan I proposed at the very beginning. You're not my guide, and as such, you don't have to...
Oh, but you can't do that once you've traveled together as a group. If you were to leave now, we'll all be hit with bad luck. It's now beyond both our control. How about this? You and Karia wait here. We'll go first and investigate the whirlpool. I know you like to explain everything with theories and logic, so let me build my case first, and then I'll come back to convince you.
Well,
Traveler, Paimon, let's get going. also think that this is a It's okay. That's completely normal. This is just how it is. This gives us the power to decide which way we should go. Although I'm pretty convinced if the scholars still... The same goes for the two of you. The good news is that...
Mualani?
Traveler.
That's right. You've trust. Besides, it's gonna take...
Aw, Paimon.
All right. Matters of luck aside.
I know.
Wait a sec. Is it just Paimon?
You're right.
That means we need to hurry.
Miss Guide, we have a problem.
Karia? What?
I tried to persuade him, but he said that the water took not much of a...
Oh, why did...
No time to hesitate. Pulled away by the current! Not here either. The current is too fast! We found him!
Thank goodness you're all right. Thank you so much, Miss Guide.
Didn't...
It's just...
Right, who knows?
Seems...
Why would you...
How can you say that?
I'm really sorry.
Don't feel guilty, Karia. The only problem is that we still don't know exactly when we'll be able to do that. It's already getting late now, and we've been on the move for a whole day. As your guide, I suggest we make camp first and have a good meal. We can talk about the other stuff tomorrow.
Now that you mention it, Paimon is feeling a little hungry. Hey, Paimon's stomach can be very sensible. It won't interrupt while everyone's busy solving puzzles.
We have plenty of tasty things to eat. Let's just find a suitable spot to make camp.
Is this the spot? Let Paimon and the Traveler help set up the tent.
Go ahead. I'll take care of the fire. Oh, and here's a little camping tip. It's best to set the tent upwind from the campfire. What do you think? This is a specialty dish I learned to make that's perfect. Karia helped out quite a bit, so she deserves some credit.
No.
Don't worry. Remember the record player I bought? Let me go turn it on. Listen. Not bad, right?
Wow, so it really...
My parents told... In a sense, this trip to the...
Yeah, Paimon would...
Even though I've heard my parents tell stories since I was little, it's said that he...
That sounds pretty...
Yeah, even now. But oddly enough, it really makes... How about this? Before we rest for the night, let's have a bonfire party.
If we're going to go plunging...
Now's not the time to be a party pooper.
Yeah, she's right.
All right.
Rules? A bonfire doesn't have any rules.
Okay, sounds fun enough.
So, for the first question...
Oh, we were just talking about this.
let's hear everyone's...
Paimon can go first. Most importantly, it's about making...
Yes, I can't agree more. You sure are taking your time. Oh, I get it. It's quite possible that you're Why don't I circle back to you later? Next?
Me?
That doesn't matter.
All right. Before you reach the...
Yeah, I get...
I'm on cue.
All right.
All right, if you insist. In my opinion, so, the great...
Not sure I can...
There's nothing difficult. He must have discovered... Before coming here, someone had all that person had to... Do you understand now, Miss Guy?
I sympathize...
I don't need your sympathy. What happened during the day, I must make...
Was that actually supposed to be an...
Actually, there's a saying, because the final destiny... It would be disrespect. That is what I would truly call...
Just as you don't agree with me.
I'm not too worried about that.
What sort of logic?
All right, that's it for this round.
Huh? Paimon slept so well. Oh, Mualani and the others seem to be up already. Let's go see what they're...